Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for May 2nd, 2019. This is the show where I give you a quick look at some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now. If you want to learn more about these stories, in the show notes down below, I'll put a link to each story so you can read about them for yourself, come up with your own opinion. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we're doing here. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Well, there's a lot of news, a lot of deals to cover today also. But first, real quick, later today we are relaunching our weekly audio podcast. We did this several years ago. If anybody here remembers the old podcasts we used to do with like Elias from AFTV News and others, let us know. I'd love to hear from you if you're one of the originals, we'll call you. But we're relaunching it. Unfortunately, time and other issues got in the way last time. Well, now that we have some staff and more people here, we have the ability to do it. So today's going to be a Thursday. I'm not sure on the day. We will be releasing it both as a video on YouTube and as an audio podcast to download. I won't be submitting it to as many podcasting services as I can, the Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, wherever I can get it. We will also, but that often means you have to have a podcast first before you can submit it. So check for now for an MP3 download and an RSS feed so you can manually add it to your favorite podcasting service, and we will continue to roll it out to as many podcasting services as we can. The date may change. This is kind of an early beta. Bear with us as we kind of experiment here, but we'll love your feedback on it. So check back later today for our new podcast here on YouTube as a video and audio wherever your favorite podcast may be as quickly as we can roll them out. Well, let's go and get into some of the biggest news stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now. Now, number one, the deal of the day, or I should say deals. Right off the bat, the Tableau Dual Light DVR. This is the two-tuner light version of the Tableau over-the-air DVR is on sale for just $99.99. It does include the commercial skipping feature, so you can automatically skip commercials on many of your DVR programs. Really cool feature. If you're looking for a cheap, good over-there DVR that not just streams or plays on one TV, but streams it to all of your devices, check out the Tableau Dual Light DVR. Link in the show notes down below. Also, Sling TV for a limited time has a 14-day free trial right now. Now, the downside is if you take advantage of the 14-day free trial, you cannot also take advantage of the $15 a month for the first 3 months deal that they're currently offering. You have to pick one or the other. I have a link to both of the deals down below. If you're just been thinking about it, haven't quite wanted to pull the trigger, maybe the 14-day free trial is perfect for you. If you've been thinking about that $15 a month for the first 3 months deal from Sling, I would take advantage of that. That's a pretty good deal also. So there we go. 2 great deals happening in the world of cord cutting right now. As always, if you ever find a great cord cutting deal, go to cordcuttersnews.com, click on the Contact Us button, send us an email. Let us know what the deal is. We would love to hear from you. All right, first story of the day. Amazon has hired somebody who is a well-known authority in the Fire TV community. Elias from AFTVnews.com, which you've seen him probably here on some of our YouTube videos we've done in the years past. You've probably also remember he was one of the original co-hosts of our podcast. Well, he has taken a job as a project manager for the Fire TV with Amazon. So he is now going to get the ability to have direct impact on the future of the Fire TV. This is also probably really good news for Fire TV fans because this means Amazon's actually taking one of the most well-respected names from the fan community and saying, hey, you have some good ideas. Why don't you come and help us make the Fire TV even better? So this shows Amazon's continued dedication to making the Fire TV a better device, developing it, growing it, making it something that all cord cutters probably should check out. Now, I do think we're getting to the point where no one device is perfect for everyone, so don't feel like, hey, if Fire TV is not right for you, I wouldn't worry about that. So my question is to you, how excited are you, A, that Amazon's hiring somebody from the fan community to improve the Fire TV? B, what would you like to see him change about the Fire TV? And lastly, what devices do you use? Are you a Fire TV fan? Are you an NVIDIA Shield fan? Apple TV? Leave me a comment. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Next story of the day. If you experienced the server outage on Roku last night, good news, it's been fixed. Last night, Roku had some server issues which prevented people from adding new apps to their Roku. And it will give you an error message if you try to download a new channel, as they call their apps. The good news is it lasted for about an hour, maybe about 2 hours, and Roku fixed it. As always, if you ever have issues like this, feel free to let us know. A reader is the one that sent us the tip about the outage. We were able to take that information and update our stories and contact Roku, who gave us more details. So thank you to all the readers who reached out to let us know there was an issue. But seems for most people to have affected their ability to add channels. If you had a channel installed, it worked fine. And I always find it funny when I post stories like this. I posted a story with a title that Roku's having some server issues, and I got about 30 nasty comments that were like, "Hey, you're an idiot. Roku's working fine for me." And one person was like, "I've been streaming nonstop all day." I was like, "Did you read the story?" This issue was specific to the fact that you weren't able to add new Roku channels. So, as always, before you comment, read the story whenever possible. Helps everybody out. Saves a lot of time having to respond to comments and emails. So, check that out. But yeah, it seems to be fixed. These kind of things happen. The good news is it was quickly resolved. And from our understanding, if you had a different experience, let us know. If your Roku channel was already installed, you were good to go. It was registering new Rokus and installing new apps had the issue. All right, an update on a story from yesterday. We reported that Walmart was likely to announce new on-demand original content for Vudu for their free ad-supported service from Vudu. And now Walmart has officially announced that they'll be releasing 12 original films and TV shows, including the reboot of the new Blue's Clues show will air on Vudu before it airs on Nickelodeon, as a ad-supported free option for Vudu subscribers. Now, Vudu is a great movie store that competes with iTunes and Amazon and Google Play and all these other places. It's owned by Walmart. It's a pretty good option. They have a free ad-supported service, a lot like the Roku channel or Pluto or Tubi or Crackle or all these others out there, that allows you to download and watch original content now and movies and TV shows from major studios for free with ads. Now, this is a great marketing move by Walmart because what it does is it brings you in for the free content, and they're hoping you'll stay around to watch or buy movies and TV shows through Vudu. So my question to you is, do you use Vudu? Do you use the free content there? I would say they've greatly improved the quality of the free content they offer. And now with new originals, which they say will mostly focus on like family content, kid-friendly content, family films for the whole family, and more, we'll start rolling out with 12 to begin and look for more content in the years to come. So one more place to get free content, one more place to compete. I always like Vudu, like I said last time, because you never know. Sometimes Vudu has a sale that Amazon doesn't. Sometimes iTunes has a sale that Vudu doesn't, and so on. It doesn't hurt to have all of them, because you never know who's going to have a great like $2.99 rental deal, or maybe half off a season of a TV show you've been thinking about. Check it out. All right, last story of the day. Most cord cutters say they don't miss anything about cord cutting. A new poll from the Harris Poll, a research group, says over half of all cord cutters say they don't miss anything about cable TV. Strangely, what I thought was very strange is the people who said they missed something were things you can get with cord cutting. 23% said they missed live events. Well, of course, you can get an antenna for live TV or a streaming service like Sling TV, PlayStation Vue, Hulu, DirecTV Now, YouTube, etc. To get live events. They miss locals and national news. Now, most local news is free now. You got, things like Stir for free and others. Of course, you can get a streaming service with the CNN, the Fox News, MSNBC, etc. And 19% that say they miss live sports. Again, sports through services from Sling TV all the way to YouTube TV are out there to try out. So I found it very interesting that most of the things people say they missed were probably people who are fairly new to the world of cord cutting, who haven't fully developed their system for cord cutting yet, because all the things they said they missed are things you can get, much of it for free. You got things, independent news organizations like Newsnet, you got big names like CBS, NBC, even Fox has a great channel here. Though it's not live like some of the others, it does have a good amount of on-demand content for free. including replays of past episodes of some of the popular talk shows they have. So I was very surprised by this results. Not surprised that most scorecards don't miss anything, but for the people who said they do miss things, I was surprised that these are things that most scorecarders can get in many areas. My question to you is, do you miss anything? And if you do, what is it? Maybe we could help you find out ways to get that so you don't miss it. Now, I do know core cutting is not perfect yet. I do know it may not be for everyone, but I still stand firmly behind the idea that the vast majority of Americans will get everything they want with core cutting and more for less money than with cable. So keep that in mind. I'd love to know, though, what do you miss? Do you miss anything? Leave me a comment. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Check back tonight for our podcast or later today. If you've been here a while, ring that notification bell so you don't miss our podcasting videos, our daily updates, our reviews, how-to guides, and more. We got some more reviews in the works. So I will see you later today for the podcast and tomorrow for our daily update. And also, thanks to the 68,000 people now subscribed. It's a huge help. I really appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and be safe.